If you were to have lunch with Jeff Bezos, what would you like to ask him? One of the richest men in the world certainly has a few deep words of advice bound to help you navigate the treacherous world of business. Growing your business, discovering a niche, and staying at the top decade after decade, the Amazon chairman has done it all. But his expert eye goes beyond the business world to life in general. If you're that rich, you don't just have to navigate the world of business and money, you venture into other worlds, and oftentimes you become an automatic socialite whose hand everyone wants to shake. We have put together some of the best lessons Jeff Bezos has learned in his 27 years as Amazon CEO, including those that extend beyond business to life in general. Go ahead and click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Are you excited about what is coming? You will be amazed. Take that shot. What you'll regret more than anything is not trying. The first thing you must learn from the life and words of Jeff Bezos is that your major regrets in life will be about the things you never had the courage to do. When I think about the things that you will regret when you're 80, they're almost always the things that you did not do. They're acts of omission. Very rarely are you going to regret something that you did that failed and didn't work, he says. Before Amazon, Jeff Bezos had a good job on Wall Street. He had an assured stream of income that will be jeopardized with this new adventure. When he mentioned his new idea to his boss, the man said, "That sounds like a really good idea, but it would be an even better idea for someone who didn't already have a job." He advised Bezos to take 48 hours and think about the idea and how it might pan out, and Bezos did just that. He came to one conclusion. I decided I had to give it a shot. I didn't think I'd regret trying and failing, and I suspected I would always be haunted by a decision to not try at all. It's not merely about business. Bezos says it applies to life too, to love. I'm not just talking about business things. It's like, I loved that person and I never told them. And 50 years later, you're like, why didn't I tell her? There will always be regrets, but the biggest will be about the things you never did because you don't know how they'll turn out. What if he hadn't started? What if he stayed on Wall Street? Do you think he would have become the man he is? Make good decisions fast. Do you want to know the key to maintaining your business? Bezos thinks you have to make high-quality, high-velocity decisions. He thinks many decisions are not death sentences, which means you don't always have to stick to decisions when things are not really working out. Most decisions are changeable, reversible. They're two-way doors. You don't have to live with the consequences for that long. You can reopen the door and go back through. This system has helped him stay ahead for so long, and it might be able to help you in your life and business as well. Always staying on your toes, ready for whatever comes next. Follow your passion, even when it is the less safe path. Take risks. True success for Bezos is making a career out of your passion. He did it, first with Amazon and now with Blue Origins. He is constantly chasing passions and believes individuals should seek out their passions as well. All of us are gifted with certain passions, and the people who are lucky are the ones who get to follow those things, he said. Following the path less traveled means a lot of uncertainty, self-doubt, fear, and possible failure, but Jeff Bezos says, do it. He tried it with Amazon, and you can see how well that has worked out. Since then, he has pursued other interests with Blue Origin, which produces rockets for space exploration. He has also delved into the movie streaming business with Prime Video, and there are muted suggestions he might be interested in purchasing a sports franchise. I took the less safe path to follow my passion, and I'm proud of that choice, he says. Following that first passion has brought him so far to the pinnacle, and he is not about to stop. So, be like Bezos, or simply listen to him and take that scary path today. Surround yourself with supportive and loving people. Bezos was married to Mackenzie Scott before he started Amazon, and he speaks about how the change could have been resisted by a less supportive partner. Mackenzie, she had married this stable guy working on Wall Street, and a year after we got married, I went to her and said I wanted to quit my job, move across the country, and start this internet bookstore. You can put this situation in perspective when you realize this was in 1994 and the internet wasn't as popular as it is today, and even Mackenzie at the time didn't know what the internet was because she asked, "What's the internet?" Do you see how she could easily have fought the idea and resisted the vast unknown into which Bezos wanted to plunge their lives? But she didn't do that. She was extremely supportive, and the next thing she said was, "Great, let's go." But it wasn't just Mackenzie. Bezos also gives credit to his parents and the impact they had on his life. His mother had birthed him at 17 and stuck by him from that moment on. He speaks of his grandfather as well, who was a stalwart of a man and incredibly supportive. When you have loving and supportive people in your life, like Mackenzie, my parents, my grandfather, my grandmother, you end up being able to take risks, he said. Be ready to make mistakes and stay original. In a letter written to Amazon shareholders in 2018, Bezos had a section that spoke about the need to create time simply to chase your own interests and curiosities. This allows you to come up with new ideas and creative solutions to challenges. We all have a sense of wonder with us, and Bezos says you should build on it and allow your mind some time to wander. But for him, it is not just about finding new ways to solve problems. It is also about maintaining originality and staying distinctive all through. The world wants you to be typical. In 1,000 ways, it pulls at you. Don't let it happen. No one has a blueprint for life, but you can learn from those who have been there, done it all, and have some really impressive results to show for it. Bezos is one of those men whose life is a testament to the work they have put into it. You can learn one or two things from him for your own life. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to see more of Jeff Bezos' videos in the future.